Good morning, guys. Here, hold on. Let me change real quick. Much better. So I would typically film this right here on the fire escape, but it's still very early and my roommate Sam is sleeping right there. So I feel like it wouldn't be the most pleasant way to wake up to someone talking in your window. And I do have some things to update you guys with. First of all, Chris the intern, who you guys may remember from last year, he interned for me for the summer, and then he even came to Asia with me for a bit, and then we just most recently went to Greece. He just graduated from college and is gonna be moving here to New York City and helping me with this channel full time. So very excited to now have someone else to brainstorm with, to work with, you know, take this channel to the next level. So extremely excited about that and can't wait to get Chris out here. The other thing is, I still live in the same apartment, but I actually moved rooms to probably the best room in this apartment. Check this out. As you guys see here, we have the backyard, and then this door right here leads to my room. So my other roommate Steven moved out and we just renewed our lease. So that is going to be my room for the next year and I could not be happier. This is definitely my favorite apartment situation I've ever had. I live with all amazing close friends, the rent is reasonably priced, and as you guys saw, my room has so much natural sunlight. One of my previous apartments in Chinatown had no windows, and to have that glass door and massive window, it's just so nice to wake up to the natural sunlight. Now, time to get to work. So a couple days ago, I received an email from someone saying that they were gonna be in New York for a couple days and they wanted to link up. And that person is downstairs right now about to come up and he's pretty interesting. Dustin,
Hey,
what's up, dude? Nice to meet you.
Finally.
All right, guys, so I'm here with Dustin. Dustin, do a quick little introduction of yourself.
Well, I'm Dustin Funteller. I'm a world traveler that has traveled to every country in the world, and I am currently ranked the most traveled person under 40 in the world.
That's pretty insane.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
In your Instagram bio, it says that you've been to 236 countries, but I thought that there was only 198
Oh
countries.
gosh, yeah, exactly. So that's your problem. You don't, like, so you think there's 198, you ask another person, they think there's 195, you ask another person, they think there's 200. So what I did is, I think there's a lot of disputed countries like Taiwan and different places where some people call it a country and don't. And I just said any country that is a United Nations state, which there's 206 states. Most people use just the ones that have full membership. I said I don't care if they have membership or not. And I also used a few other lists, and when I combined that, I got 236. And the biggest reason is I didn't want anybody to say I didn't visit their country. And that way nobody can debate that I didn't visit every country.
Wow. And you did this all while being a dentist with a full-time job.
Yeah, and so I really hope that people realize that, like, you can travel and work at the same time. I mean, you don't have to be insane like me and travel to every freaking country, but, you know, or you could. And yeah, so I did it the entire time working, taking red hour flights, and really switching my schedule over to allow myself to work and travel. Okay.
Wait, guys, one more thing. He has another record that I think I am the most impressed about. Can you repeat what you just told me?
Well, okay, you guys are all gonna judge completely wrong, but I'll just say it. So basically, the dating works so well, and I really had incredible stories from everywhere, and it ended up being that I used it in every single country. So I don't think anybody else in this world is ever gonna go on a date in every single country in the world. But on the other hand, too, and even in some smaller countries like Central African Republic, I couldn't use Tinder there because, well, you could, but there's nobody on it. But I used Facebook, so I was able to go on a date in every country. Even North Korea, I was able to find a lady and go on a date everywhere. It was crazy.
Wow. Dustin blew my mind. He knows so much about traveling, about the world, about dating. But for real, I had no idea that Taiwan was technically not a country, neither is Greenland, nor Antarctica. So there are some people out there, Dustin was saying, that have traveled to every country, but they've never been to the continent of Antarctica since there are no countries there. Wow. And what I respect most about Dustin is that he told me he doesn't necessarily come from a wealthy family, but he had this goal and objective to visit every single country in the world, and he made it happen by any means necessary, even with a full-time job as a dentist. Kudos to you, Dustin, and thanks for stopping by the studio. Something that I have been wanting for years just arrived. So feast your eyes on my new Miles electric skateboard. Oh. Alright, just out here in front of the studio, just met Tyler and Jake. Where are you guys from?
Pennsylvania, Nazareth.
Awesome, guys. Well, nice to meet you. Thanks for saying hello.
Thanks.
Selfie?
Yeah, let's do it. Don't want to make myself look cooler than I am, but that was just a coincidence that I ran into someone and then ran into someone right away right after that. So, the verdict. I really like it a lot. My favorite things are probably the size and how light it is. It's gonna be just so efficient and easy to bring this thing to the gym, to the grocery store, or just to meet people for coffee. And compared to other electric skateboards that I have held, it's definitely lighter, it's definitely smaller. It's essentially the size of a penny board, but just goes very fast. I think this thing goes like 22 miles per hour. So when I was going that fast, full speed, down Broadway, it was a little sketchy. But besides that, it did feel safe and it was very sturdy, and for the price, I believe these go for around $700, maybe $750, and I'd say it's totally worth it. This is not sponsored, but if you do want to check out more info on Miles, I'll leave the link down below. This may be one of my favorite stores in all of New York City. This is one block down from my studio. It is the Pearl River Mart, and it's just this Asian-inspired store with all these cool decorations to make for some good feng shui. I want a dragon in the studio. This is the coolest piggy bank I've ever seen. A tin gold pig of a piggy bank. I could have honestly bought everything in that store. It's so affordable and it's so cool. They had so many little Buddha dolls, all this other stuff I got, like got a mini basketball hoop, crucial to have in the studio. I got a Good Fortune kitty cat that has and then I also got some L brackets because I'm gonna build another one of these skateboard shelves to have over here. I also wanted to say to you guys that Fortune, we sell like these tote bags, Chinatown inspired, but if you use discount code YouTube20, you'll get 20% off, and I'm gonna throw in a free tote bag for all you guys just so it can help the stop of use of plastic, and you'll be able to represent Fortune. So yeah, if you buy anything. Alright, so this is a future date, but I wanted to give you guys an update of how it's looking so far here in the studio. As you can see, I got the skateboard shelf up, have the Lucky Cats, and also a painting by my homie Dylan Collins, Fortune Skateboard, and then hung up these cool Chinese lanterns that I got from that Pearl River Mart. And then even my friends over at Red Bull surprised me with a Red Bull fridge and a huge stock of Red Bull. So now I'll be fired up all day, every day. And then if I need to cool down and, you know, feel like I need to get lit, Budweiser dropped off a cooler with a bunch of buds. All right, that's it. Back to the vlog. My apartment is on East 25th Street, and then my office is on Broadway and Canal. So it's about like 35 or 40 blocks. And to be completely honest, I wish it was further, because riding around New York City on the Super 73 is one of the most enjoyable things. So I'm gonna head back home, cruise around in this beautiful night in New York, and yeah, I will see you guys next time.